Welcome aboard, guys. Today we have a flight from Malta to Gozo. VFR, short flight. Just received the taxi clearance. Was a bit taxiing now to holding point Romeo. Visibility is not the best, but still I will hope you guys will enjoy. I will explain a bit about the flight, what we do, the checks, etc. So if you're interested in that, definitely stay tuned. And we will do the run-up checks, check if the engine is running correctly as we want. We have two in front of us and probably some people for landing as well, so we will have to do some waiting, but it's alright, it's alright. I'll also put my nose into the wind, so go a bit left of the taxiway, and then I'll put my nose straight in the wind, which is 200 degrees. So like this, alright. Park and brake set, then we will do the power checks. Position clear behind, checked. Parking brake is on, fuel selector changed to fullest tank.
Intentions, VFR circuits.
It's equal, so it's okay. T's and P's are within limits. Temperatures, all lights are working.
On a bus circuit pattern is full.
RPM set high, throttle 1700 RPM.
Roger, Falcon 8 Hotel.
Alright, 1700 is set, prop lever. Check if the drop is not too big.
Ground Falcon 8 Hotel, intentions.
And perfectly, all three the same, so that's good. Carb heats, check.
VFR, shooting the radar at above 1,500 feet.
Magnetos.
And squawk 3.
Check the magnetos, make no too much drop.
Control zone, squawk 3640.
60 drop, so that's good. And the left one.
Information Zulu.
70, so 10 difference. Good, back to both. Throttle, idle. Check if the engine is keeping running normal, which it does. No stuttering, and back to 1000 RPM. T's and P's all still within limits. Now in the green. Alternator. Green. And annunciator checks once more. All lights are working, no lights are indicating, so that's good. Fuel on fullest tank, it's still equal, left and right. Magnetos are set on both T's and P's.
Check. Requesting taxi.
Carb heats off. 10 meter. 3. 70 not required. Artificial horizon.
009 via Whiskey Point Foxtrot, we are able for
Sets. Altimeters 10101010 sets. Radios are set, ground tower frequency is all we need. Annunciator check. Trimmer set for takeoff. Flaps set for takeoff. Hatches harnesses secured. Flying controls. Flaps are set in both sides. Departure brief. I don't do, but I know what to do in an emergency. Radio ready for departure, so we can taxi and call ready for departure. Power idle, taxi behind the other aircraft. And ground, Delta, Charlie Fox Delta, Romeo, ready for departure.
Delta Fox Delta, contact tower 135, decimal 105.
135, thank you, bye bye, Delta Fox Delta. Alright, so we go to the tower. And we will report that we are ready for departure. Tower, good afternoon, Delta Foxtrot Delta at holding point Romeo 23, ready for departure.
Delta Fox Delta, good afternoon, hold sequence Romeo.
All sequence, Delta Fox Delta. Alright, so we have two aircraft in front of us. Can show you. So we have to wait for them. And once they have the clearance, then we can continue. We are finally lining up, guys. Took quite a while, as expected, of course. Fuel pump on, landing light on, transponder on. Our approach is clear, of course, yep.
Delta, Echo, Charlie, Focus Delta, wind 210 degrees, 8 knots, runway. Romeo, please for takeoff, reporting the radar.
Clear for takeoff, runway 23, and we'll go Delta, Foxtrot Delta. Okay.
5 Echo, confirm touch and go.
Falcon 5 Echo, it's a full stop landing.
Okay.
Roger, continue approach.
Continue approach, Falcon.
Already, there we go.
Falcon 3 Charlie, proceed to orbit, Grand Harbor,
Power
holding
set.
area. 1,500.
Keeping an eye on the engine.
QNH 100. Proceed, Grand
Airspeed is alive.
500, QNH 1009, Falcon 3 Charlie.
55.
110, holding short runway 13 by
60 and rotate.
10, good afternoon, report ready.
Emirates 10, we require full length, sir.
Roger, but report ready due to inbound traffic, sir.
I'll come in.
Alright, there we are, guys, in the air finally.
Holding Romeo, space 13 runway 2.
Flight should be 30 minutes, so short flight.
Falcon 8, hold the Romeo.
Correcting the prop, passing 600 feet, so back in the green.
5 Echo.
There we are. Runway track is good. Speed is checked. Flaps up.
Clear to land.
Alright, 75 knots is best rate of climb. There we go. Right hand turn. And we are proceeding now to Dingley Radar visual reporting point. And from there on he will clear us to Gozo. It's a very hazy day, it's like a lot of dust is in the air. Because we had a lot of southern wind. We're flying from Malta, so you get like the wind is coming from the desert. So it has a lot of dust in it and sand, so that's why we have this now.
Hold short, report ready, enter 440.
But still, of course, it's VFR, no problem. We have some low clouds as well. Approaching 1,500 feet, fuel pump off. No sudden drop, so that's good. And landing light maybe switch off as well. Then we have the after landing checks completed. Here we have some, all like clouds. And 1,500. I'm still looking for Dingley. I know where it is, so okay. There I have Dingley radar in sight. I will call them approaching Dingley.
05.
Left on Sierra, contacting 121, decimal 60575 Echo.
Tower Delta, Foxtrot Delta, approaching Dingley radar.
Delta Foxtrot Delta, next report to Gozo area.
Velco, Delta, Foxtrot Delta. Okay, so now we clear to Gozo, so one straight line. It's even such a bad visibility, I can't even see Gozo from here. I think visibility maybe, I don't know, at least it's definitely not 10 kilometers.
Papa 6 Tango, the 9
Kilometers.
Papa, operating Gozo area.
That's still a nice view here.
Copy, Foxtrot Bravo Kilo,
Dingley,
1,500 feet or below.
very nice.
Enter 440, we're fully ready.
Roger, hold hotel, select break Skylight 117, wind 190 degrees, 8 knots, runway 13 clear to land.
Runway 13 clear to land, Skyline 17.
But yeah, definitely not the best visibility. Anyway, it's still calm air, smooth air, so it's nice to fly. So we are over the west coast of Malta. We'll surpass the beaches for the people who know. It's called
Terrain 440, line up runway 13.
National Bay.
Line up runway 13, enter 440.
Then we have Riviera Bay, Golden Bay. And you will also pass Popeye Village. It's also nice to see. And also, if you guys like this angle of camera, please let me know in the comments. If you like the other one on my other videos.
Good afternoon, approach runway 13, wind 200 degrees, 6 knots.
Let me know as well, so I know which angle you guys like the most.
Skylight 117, left on.
And if you guys want to know something about flying, just let me know, I will be happy to answer.
1.605, Skylight 117, good day.
Also, I got a lot of questions about which cable I use for the recording, so I will put a link in the descriptions where I bought mine, so you can check, and if you want you can buy one yourself. You also need a GoPro for this cable to record the voice, but I think it's really cool. It's a nice addition to have. So here on the right side we have
440, wind 200 degrees, 8 knots,
the beaches.
runway 13, clear for takeoff.
Very nice view, Golden Bay there with the hotels. One of the most well-known beaches of Malta, I would say.
Hotel line up runway 23, intersection Romeo and Wade.
And here in the back you have Knechna Bay. Also very nice. And on the right hand side the wing is now in front of it, but there we have Riviera Bay. And then on the over there, a bit further away, is Melia Bay. And Gozo is slowly starting to pop up now.
Delta Fox Delta, Cockpit traffic information, right aircraft operating west of Gozo and south 1500 as a Sierra type.
Roger, copy traffic, Delta Fox Delta.
Fox Bravo Kilo, Cockpit traffic information, right aircraft Kula 211 entering Gozo area 1500 from the west coast.
Copy the traffic information, we're looking out and we're maintaining west of Gozo between 1500 and 1000 feet, Fox Bravo Kilo.
Okay, so we see you staying in the west of Gozo.
180 degrees 7 knots, runway 13 to land.
Just to keep separation, definitely with this visibility I will stay at the east. I will also not be long at Gozo, so we don't interrupt each other, so I will go to the east of Gozo. He's staying at 1500, 1000, so I will stay at 1500. And I won't be there for maybe 5 minutes, it's very short. Yeah, and I will do the cruise check. We have to do that every 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15. So I will do that now. Fuel, we select the fullest tank. So fuel pump on, let's see if the pressure increases. Yeah, the pressure increases here, so that's good. Then we can switch to the right tank. Then we check the radios, our set, ground and tower frequency are set. Engine, T's and P's are all within limits. So that's good.
Join final runway 23.
Join final runway 23.
Checking the car beat as well.
Top Telemetry Charlie.
No drop, so that's good, no ice. And direction indicator. Heading 340.
That's fine, sir, we called you earlier, we're ready.
And altimeter is at 1010. So that's our cruise checks. We do them every 15 minutes to make sure the airplane is well balanced. We can put the fuel pump off now, make sure there's no sudden drop. So we keep the wings well balanced because the fuel is on the left tank and the right tank. If one tank is completely full, then the balance of the aircraft is not good. So we make sure we do them every 15 minutes so the wings are keeping well balanced. We have some small clouds over Gozo. On the right hand side we have Blue Lagoon. A lot of boats there. Still a good day to be at Blue Lagoon. I mean, there's a little wind, but it's good. So the other airplane should be the left-hand side, on the west, close to the Golf Zulu Oscar viewer. And here on the left side we have the harbor of Gozo.
Clear to land, Charlie.
Emirates 110 via Hotel Sierra, line up runway 13 and wait.
Hotel Sierra, hotel, line up runway 13 and wait a minute.
So now we're over at Gozo. I will do like
Falcon 8 Hotel.
some flying. We have
runway 23.
Gamla Bay coming up over there.
Hotel, wind 180 degrees 6 knots, runway 23 clear for takeoff, reporting the radar.
Runway 23 and clear to take off.
Just over the clouds. I think it's always good to see. To be honest, that's a cool vibe or something. Just flying over those small clouds.
190 degrees 7 knots, runway 13 clear for takeoff. Goodbye.
There goes
runway 13, Emirates 110.
Emirates 777. We have definitely some big traffic at Malta. It's very good. I think it's nice to be on a busy frequency to learn it. So here we have Pomino Island is coming there. I see an Airbus over here. I don't know if you can see the camera actually, but the Airbus is like right here. Airbus A320. And I will go back to Malta. We will prepare for the landing. So I will report. Tower Delta, Echo Charlie Foxtrot Delta, leaving Gozo for full stop.
Roger, control the East Coast, next report Marina Fort.
Report Marina Fort, Delta Foxtrot Delta. Okay, so we can continue to Madlina Fort. Also visual report point. So we will continue to there. The visibility is really dropping down now. It's really bad, but I hope you guys still enjoy the video. I mean, I still enjoy the flying, so. It cannot always be perfectly clear skies, of course. Even though it's 29 degrees Celsius, so and it's already 10th of October, so it's very warm. Oh, it's still summer here in Malta. Almost, you would say. Feels like it. It's almost sweating in the cockpit. So here we are. We have a standard arrival route into Malta. We have Comino Tower, actually, it's here. Then you have St. Paul's Island. It's a small island over there. The two islands, the small one and the bigger one. It's still small, but let's call it the bigger one. That's St. Paul's. And after that, we will have Madlina Fort, which is the point we are already cleared to go to. So once we are approaching Madlina Fort, I have to say approaching Madlina Fort, and then he will say either orbit if it's busy, or he will say continue to Grand Harbor, which is the next point.
1 Echo Lima, ILS-13.
Delta 1 Echo Lima, tower goes up down wind 190 degrees 8 knots, runway 13 clear to land.
Lufthansa 1 Echo Lima, runway 13.
Lufthansa. And we have a restricted area here, which is not allowed to fly through. So we always have to make sure that we don't fly into this area.
Report next Gozo area, Falconate Hotel.
And close to the point where it starts from the coast, that's where Madlina Fort is. So it's also easy to remind, because Madlina Fort is very hard to see actually. So here we have St. Paul's Island. We are overflying it now. Then we have St. Paul's Bay, which has Bujiba, Skota City. St. Paul's, of course. We have the National Aquarium. It's always very easy to spot. It's like a big star. You can see it. It's there. We'll fly straight over it.
Lufthansa 1 Echo Lima.
There you also have Café Del Mar, very famous.
Check 180 degrees 6 knots, runway 13 clear to land.
Lufthansa 1 Echo Lima, 13 clear to landing.
And I will also already start to do some pre-landing checks. So the brakes.
Falconate Hotel, copy track information.
Pressure.
Zero operating west of Gozo, southwest 1500.
And the carriage fixed. Mixture I will put to high once we are on final. Fuel pump I will do later as well. Labs later as well. Instruments, T's and P's are all with the green.
Light aircraft Sierra. West point for Gozo area, 1500 feet.
Repeat.
Traffic information COVID, Fox
Check,
Bravo
going
Kilo,
so in the green. Engine harnesses are secured and the landing lights I will do once he cleared us for final.
Initial report Dingley radar now.
Initial report in Dingley radar, Fox Bravo Kilo.
The right hand side is where I live. Always nice to fly over your house. Quite fun. And we are approaching Marina Fort, so I will make the call. Actually, almost there. Yeah.
Lufthansa 1 Echo Lima, contact ground.
After he's done, I will say approaching.
Goodbye.
11605, Lufthansa 1 Echo Lima, bye bye.
Delta Foxtrot Delta approaching Marina Fort.
Booking Fox ready for departure.
Juliet Bravo, good afternoon, line up runway 13 intersection Foxtrot.
I don't know if you heard us.
Line up 13 section Fox at the wind runner for Joe Bravo.
And Delta Foxtrot Delta approaching Marina Fort.
Delta Foxtrot Delta report Grand Harbor.
We'll go Delta Foxtrot Delta. Okay, so we can continue to Grand Harbor as expected, so that's good. Fuel is still, it's actually equal now, perfect. We have enough fuel, so all good, looking good. We have the water park down here. So nice to see you. It's never boring flying, it's just always nice. The views every day is different. Even in Malta, like it's a small place to fly. I mean, of course, you have, at some point you have seen all the places. But still the weather is different every time. We have a lot of wind always on Malta. Not always, but a lot of times. So it's very good for practice. And here on the left side we have the Mercury Tower, St. Julian's. Like one of the most famous places in Malta. A very strange building. It's
Radar 4 Juliet Bravo, wind 180 degrees 5 knots, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
if you look it up on Google, you'll understand why. But it's like on the top side, it's more wide than on the downside. On the downside, it's smaller. And here we have St. Julian's. Here we have Slima with Manuel Island. It's a small island. And after that, we have the capital of Malta. It's Valletta. Like, yeah, always very nice to see. It's just such an old city. It's just crazy how they built the walls in the past. And on the right hand side, I have the airport already inside, so that's good. And we are actually approaching Grand Harbor now, which is behind Valletta. So we have this piece of water, is Slima, Valletta and Grand Harbor. Grand Harbor is basically the holding area. And I will report that we are approaching now. And Delta Foxtrot Delta reporting Grand Harbor. Approaching.
Delta Foxtrot Delta, join final runway 23.
Joining final runway 23, Delta Foxtrot Delta. Okay, that's nice. We are immediately cleared for final. So I will prepare for the landing.
Hotel entering Gozo area.
Fuel pump
Okay,
on.
hotel report leaving.
The pressure increase as it does. Disregard, we are descending now. Alright, carpet out. Speed checked. Flaps. Increases our drag and lift, so always requires a little adjustment of the trim setting. Runway inside. We have some...
Delta Foxtrot Delta, maintain best speed.
Say again, Delta Foxtrot Delta.
Maintain best speed.
Maintaining speed, Delta Foxtrot Delta. Okay. In that case, I will put power and do a flapless landing. Check, speed check. Because he wants us to maintain speed and I want to do come in with higher speed, so he can fit us in more easily. So our landing speed will be 70 knots. Maybe I will do adjustment of the flaps later, but I don't want to be disturbing for them, of course, because he cleared us already.
Delta Coach Charlie Foxtrot, Delta wind 170 degrees, 5 knots, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23, Delta Echo Charlie Foxtrot Delta. Okay. We are clear to land. Flapless landing 70 knots. Basically now I can still do takeoff flaps. So 65 knots it will be, but it's a bit nicer to land. So takeoff setting, normally landing, but now to keep a bit more speed, I will do takeoff.
Tower, good afternoon, Sierra Lima Juliet 101, full established 13.
Runway 101, Tower, continue
Go
to
right to red.
runway 13.
Continue approach runway 13 is now 101.
Get gusty here. All right. Heading let the speed bleed off. That's still good. Definitely wind at
Runway 101, after landing 182 to backtrack. For April 8, wind 180 degrees, 7 knots, runway 13, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 13 and will be a backtrack as now 101.
Delta Foxtrot, Delta 180 to vacate via Sierra.
180 via Sierra, Delta Foxtrot Delta. Alright, so that's the landing guys. Full flight Malta-to-Gozo, short flight today. Flaps up, carpet in, fuel pump off, landing light off. And once we're vacated, landing time is 0. Here we are. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you watched to the end, definitely like, subscribe. I mean, I will be posting more videos for sure. I will be flying only more, so that's a good thing. Here we go. Ground frequency is set. Bit of fresh air here. Ground, good afternoon. Delta, Foxtrot Delta, vacated runway 23.
Delta, Echo Charlie Foxtrot Delta, log ground, taxi 3.3 via Lima November.
8.3 via Lima November, Delta, Foxtrot Delta. Okay. After landing checklists. Flaps up. Electric fuel pump is off. I will now shut down. Here we are with the gates. And I will report shutting down. And Delta, Foxtrot Delta shutting down. Thank you and have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
Alright, parking brake is set. Shutdown checklists. Throttle is idle, shutdown reported. Avionics off. Magneto's checking. Time is 10. Reporting, noting the shutdown time.
and then all switches off. So that's it guys, full flight.